So in December 2023, I got arrested on a DWI charge in Collin County, Texas, which is around the Dallas area. I had just left a bar, had a couple of drinks, and I got pulled over for speeding. The officer smelled alcohol in my breath, and the rest is history. I did have a couple of drinks, but I felt I was okay to drive. There have been times I shouldn't be driving. I didn't feel this was one of them, but I was an idiot. I was speeding when I should have been extra careful, so nobody's fault but my own. The details of my day and my arrest are on a blog I just started. I'll put the link in the description of this video. It has just details of my entire experience. So I spent the night in jail. Next day got bailed out. A friend of mine posted my bond. I learned I could not post my own bond, which I was surprised and was a little frustrating. It was my first offense, my first arrest. My bond was $1,000. I don't know if that's average or normal or low or high. My car was impounded, so I had to pay to get that out. A few days later, I started contacting attorneys. I ended up picking one. As expected, a couple weeks later, I got a letter in the mail saying my driver license was suspended for 90 days. That's pretty standard here. I had the option of getting an ODL, occupational driver license. It also required an interlock in the car. The whole cost for that process was like over $1,000, so I was like, screw it. I pretty much worked from home, and a couple of days that I had to go in, I would take an Uber or Lyft, and I got to know the Dallas city and train system. So overall, in the 3 months, my cost, I kind of broke even with what I thought I was going to spend on the ODL, so that worked out okay. Then after a couple of hearings, one I had to be present, a couple I didn't, all parties involved came to an agreement, and I got in front of the judge and agreed to all the terms. That just happened recently. The terms were 1 year probation, an interlock in my car, some community service, there was some court costs, and I have to attend a couple of classes, and no drinking. Not no drinking and driving, no drinking, because there will be random drug tests. I don't know what that means, but for now, it just means no drinking. I didn't understand this because this was a drinking and driving. I get the interlock and I get the drinking and driving, but I can't even have a glass of wine at home. But that's just standard here. Like so many people, I didn't know what to do. I was panicked a little bit. I didn't know how this would impact my life. I was just trying to take it one step at a time. I did read on Reddit of a lot of other folks' experience, especially in Texas and even in my county. The reason I'm doing this video is, like most people, I was embarrassed, ashamed, regretful at first. Now it's been 6 months and I've accepted it. I realize everybody makes mistakes. This one was a big one. Thankfully nobody got hurt. And as they say in this life, you live and you learn. I just started my probation period, which a big life changer is no drinking. For somebody who really enjoys drinking and has been doing it for a long time, this is going to be a tough one, but I'm taking it as a personal challenge to not drink and hopefully turn something negative into something positive. If you happen to find yourself in this unfortunate situation, don't panic. It'll be okay, especially if it's your first offense and nobody got hurt and there's no major damage or anything. It's going to be a pain in the butt, but it'll be okay. I'll continue to write on my blog. It'll be therapeutic, and maybe I can just share my experience with others and help somebody out there. I'll probably go into detail about my actual arrest, my night in jail, finding an attorney, the court process, and maybe even my journey of not drinking. Well, if you have any questions, reach out. Feel free to post in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions, but if you want a little more detail of what happened, go to my blog. Thanks for watching, and good luck out there.